Hello everybody, my name is Camden and welcome all of you amazing teachers out there all around the world. So this video is very special. It's should I move to China or should I move to Thailand to teach English abroad? So a lot of people are asking me about questions on Thailand and China, so I figure this is a great place to start. So these are 10 essential facts, 10 things that you need to know to help make your decision. So we'll start off with the first one, is population. Now, China has a population of 1.4 billion people. It can work both ways. It can be great because it's more opportunity, but also it's more crowded, there's more traffic. On the other hand, Thailand has it's 65 million people, almost 66. But basically, Thailand has 65 million people compared to 1.4 billion people. So you can definitely tell about where you want to be. Do you want to be somewhere it's a big population, or do you want to be a place that has a smaller population? So that's going to be a big factor right there. So the next thing is number 2, internet. I know this is probably the most important thing. You can just turn this video off after I finish this important topic with internet. So many of you guys know about the internet situation in China. It's true. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Messenger, those things are all blocked in China. And so the only way that you can get access to those are VPNs, which actually, if you have a Chinese friend, can be finished in less than 5 minutes. I'm serious. And then as soon as you hit tap to connect on the VPN, it's like a little firewall or whatever, and then you can get in and you see YouTube and Facebook and you can check all of your stuff. And it's no problem. And it's really cheap. It's like, I don't know, like $5 a month or something. I mean, it's really, really inexpensive. So that's China. So when you get there, it might be a little frustrating. You're like, oh my God, it's not working. What am I going to do? But in Thailand, you come here, very far away from home, Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, everything is working. So YouTube, all that good stuff is working. So you don't have to second think about, I want to contact my family, or I want to contact some friends and let people know I'm here, or post some selfies at the airport. So it's much more a home feeling when you can come to Thailand and all the connections are there. Whereas China, you got to go through a VPN. You need someone kind of connected, because to get a VPN, it's all in Chinese. So that's another big factor, population, and number 2, internet freedom, internet security. So the second thing is major cities. Number 3, major cities. Now in China, you got Beijing, 23 million people. Bangkok, it's about 9 million people. Still, it's a baby compared to Beijing. And Bangkok is just one city, and that's it. The second in line is like Chiang Mai, and it's got 1.7 million people, not even 2 million people. All the major cities in China will just shrink it, like demolish that, will eat it up for lunch. Shanghai, Beijing, even Chengdu, Shenzhen, like located in the south. These are all major cities in China, whereas in order to see a broad range of options and choices and teaching opportunities, you're more limited because, again, the population, and then there's not that many major cities in Thailand. But China, a lot of major cities. Okay? So number 4, that brings up right to the next point, is opportunities. So, I mean, not every time, but usually population will be correlated with success, with opportunities and prosperity, because if you're good at something, then a lot of people will be interested, compared to if you live in a small town, and even if you have something so great, if you can't get out, it's just going to benefit that people in that one area. So my point is, in Thailand, there are many opportunities. There's lots, but nothing. I can't even describe nothing compared to what it's like in China. Period. Way more opportunity in China than in Thailand as a native English speaker. And it also depends on what you want. If you want to just teach at a public school for a couple, like 1 year or 2 years, and then go back home, then maybe Thailand, might be the place for you. But or it doesn't matter. If you really want to try to make as much, if you want to earn, not just make, but if you want to earn as much money as you can, then of course, going to China and learning the Chinese language, it can take you to the top. You can really make something special out of your life. I see a lot with so many foreigners who go to China and become famous, and they can make good money. They earn good money. So anyway, opportunities. Number 5 is people. This is huge. So everybody knows Thailand as very friendly and smiles. And for me, my whole time here, minus a few things called life. Sometimes life happens, not everything is perfect. Some people are having bad days. Anyway, I have found the people here to be just friendly, open, welcome. I'll never forget my first week in Thailand. People picking me up on the side of the road to take me to school. I don't even know where I'm at. Like, I try to give them money, they won't even accept it. Like, I think it's a Buddhist thing. So the people here in Thailand, I can't speak for everybody, but really here in Chiang Mai, the people here have just, I can't speak for other parts in Thailand, I can just speak for Chiang Mai. The people here have just been absolutely beyond amazing to me. I get chills just thinking about it. I mean, wow. So with that being said, Bangkok is a bit different, a little more hustle bustle. The South, that's more in the weather. We'll get to that later. So people here in Thailand, awesome, amazing. Could talk about it all day. China, on the other hand, also has amazing people and very friendly people. However, China is huge. You got people in the north, people in the south, people in the west, people in the east. Everybody's different. And, they're all from different types of cultures and different dialects. So people are brought up with different values, different traditions and everything. So for me, when I went to Beijing this summer, the biggest city in China, people were friendly to me. I had no issues. I was really surprised too, because, like in Thailand, this is the truth. Like, China, there's more money. So in a country that is built on tourism, Thailand's the #1 tourist destination in the world. Like, this is a no-brainer. Of course, the people here are going to be very friendly to foreigners. That's how they got to feed their family. Let's get real, okay? So it's a different type of friendliness. Like in China, when I was greeted, like just walking down the street or waiting for something and someone says hello, or if I see someone, they're looking at me, I'm super tall, I stand out against everybody. So of course I'm always friendly and I'm speaking to people and they want to know where I'm from and what I do, and how, they're just curious to know who I am and what I do, which, in Thailand, it's more like, it's a business, like, what do you want? I can give it to you, but I'm just giving you an example. Again, both places are wonderful. I love Thailand. I love China. But the people are very different, It's a fast-paced life, A lot of times, even like a year ago, even a couple months ago, I would still think when I see Chinese people out in public, they bump into people or shouting, hey, 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 hey. And I'm like, dang gone, man. But like, I understand now. When you got millions of people in the city and everyone's rushing to get on the subway to get home, there's no time to be like, oh, excuse me real quick, let me get in the subway. Heck no. Boom, get out of my way. Like, get in the subway, let's go. And that's what they're brought up on. So when they come to Thailand or America or wherever the Chinese travel everywhere, if you hear that or if you see that, you just got to understand where they come from. Now when I see it, I laugh. I'm like, you know what? I saw that in China. I understand why. Cultures are cultures. People are people. We were brought up on. We know what we're brought up on. We can change, but most people kind of stick to what they're brought up on. Anyway, just had to give those few examples out of the way. Okay? I had a wonderful time. The people were so friendly in China. Okay? So people are no issue. Now, number 6, language. In Thailand, in China. So, of course, Mandarin is the standard language in Thailand. Mandarin is the standard language in China, and Thai is the standard language in Thailand. So anyway, in Thailand, some people speak English, some people don't. Some people will try, they know basic stuff. The language is kind of funny. It's a lot of like a lot of you know, like sawadee ka, like. But in China, they're speaking Mandarin, so it's a lot of shi, like wo shi. It's a lot of like grinding grinding down. So both very different languages. I mean, it's a tonal language, so that's the only similarity. Like you have to work in tones instead of thinking about other stuff, like Spanish or French or Portuguese. Very different, you know. Asian language, Asian culture, completely opposite. So if you're in China, things are in Chinese characters, and some things are in English. Same thing in Thailand. You know, it depends on if you're in a big city or if you're outside the big city. It's gonna vary greatly. So just know you gotta try to be familiar as you can with the language wherever you travel to avoid to be prepared for emergency situations or whatever the case may be. I'm really serious. It saved my life many times when I was in Costa Rica. Okay, and Nicaragua. Next is the weather. China's big. In the north, it can be freezing cold. Most like no teachers ever want to go teach there. And even Beijing is very cold in the winter. So Shanghai can also get cold. But as we get more and more south, of course, it kind of warms up, like Shenzhen. But again, you know, you got to do your own research where you want to go in China. It depends on what weather you like, the people, the opportunities, the jobs. All those are big factors, I know. But in Thailand, it's pretty much warm the whole year. If you go in the south, the beach, of course, is hot. The reason why Chiang Mai is so nice is because even though it's still like 27 degrees Celsius outside, at night it's going to cool down. November, December, January, even early February. It's the high season, and so a lot of people come here because it's cooler. It's not so humid, not super, super, super hot like other parts in Thailand. So northern Thailand is very, very nice for living. The conditions are awesome. And then that brings me to my last one, I think is number 10. If I messed up on the numbers, it's all good. It's all about the content, and I'm trying to help you guys. So last one, here we go. Number 10 is a question for you. What are you looking for? That's the good question. What are you looking for? And that's going to depend on every single person who's watching this video. For me, I love China. Sometimes I thought about living there. But then when I come back here, and again, it's not about living. I'm not saying that I live anywhere. I am free to go anywhere. I stay in different places. You might see me here, you might see me there, but I'm never going to be in one specific location. The planet Earth is my home. Okay? Planet Earth is my home. So anyway, what are you looking for? That's all that matters. From the descriptions that I gave you, and then from your own research, talking to different people, you got to make your own decision. You know, everyone's different. If you want a big city and lots of action and things to be open all the time, boom, go to Shanghai or Beijing or Shenzhen. You can do the same in Bangkok. But if you want something more chill, more relaxed, Thailand is more chill and more relaxed. And I mean, still, I haven't seen all of China, so I can't speak for it. The vibe in China, even though there's a lot of people, was very relaxed. I usually have anxiety, but the vibes in China were awesome. So everybody out there, thanks for watching. Make sure you click that subscribe button below. It really means a lot to me. It gives me the motivation when I keep seeing that go up. Hit the like button. Maybe share with some of your friends, some other teachers who are kind of concerned about where should I move to, because there's a huge migration going on right now. Have a great day, everybody. And if you have any questions, be sure to let me know below. And keep teaching, keep traveling, keep learning, and keep going. Talk to you soon, guys. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias por todo. Adios, amigos.